Well, hello, hello. This is Cindy over at Ask Cindy Connector Live. Make sure that you follow me on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And a really quick plug for StreamYard. Go to StreamYard.com if you'd like to have a video podcast very similar to this. And I also want to do a quick plug to National Day Calendar. So today is Bubblegum Day, Shower with a Friend Day, Wear Red Day, Weather Person's Day, and World Nutella Day. Oh my God, Nutella. We all love that. So, really quickly, you're going to go to Ask Cindy Connector Live. So you could comment. And to marry your comment, you need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. So, a little story about this show. I love to connect and I love to give referrals. About 10 years ago, one of my friends started calling me Cindy Connector. And 3 years ago, I started the Facebook page where I share content if you have an event coming up, if you have a special promo. And now, for the last couple months, we are live. And I am so excited. I have my friend Brenda Sanchez. We are in a client retention business today. So, Brenda, tell us all about your story. So, you're in the military?
Yes, I was 27 years in the Air Force. And as I was coming to the end of my military career, what I knew was coming to an end because in the military, you get passed over twice and you're forced out. So that I'd already been passed over once. And so I knew that was coming to an end. And so I was playing poker. And yeah, and that's actually how I met my husband a number of years earlier. And so I say I won him in a poker game. He says he lost on purpose. He says he's no fool. But we were playing poker and we were introduced to client retention and appreciation by another couple. And so almost 10 and a half years ago, we started doing what we're doing and absolutely love it because I was in service to the military for 27 years. And now all I did was switch that to be in service to the business community.
And so tell us all about Mailbox Power.
Sure. So Mailbox Power is a great client retention and engagement platform. It's also a way to generate qualified leads. So a way, instead of doing Facebook ads and kind of like my husband and I say, you need the right tool in the toolbox. You don't use a hammer every single time. So instead of trying to kill a fly with a shotgun, we use a fly sweater. And what I mean by that is we have a mailing list builder that actually can pull down to the really specific details of your ideal client avatar. And then we can pull that list and then you can send out communication to them through the mail instead of the email, which is a much higher, it's almost 100%. They say it's 100%. I won't say it's 100%. It's like 98 or 99% open rate. And so when your message is read, obviously you have more conversions.
So let's talk about the half birthday cards. I actually got 3 or 4 of them this week, and my bad, I ate the brownies before the show. So tell us about how valuable a half birthday card and brownie is.
Sure. So, we all love, well, most people love celebrating birthdays. If you were like, yeah, I'm too old, I don't want to celebrate a birthday. But, over the 10 plus years I've been doing this, I've been sending birthday cards every single year, and I get people who call me up or text me or Facebook message me and say, oh, thank you so much. It's the only card I received. Same with anniversary cards. I like to celebrate anniversaries. And I've had people call me up and say, I'm not sharing the brownies with my husband because it's the only anniversary card. I didn't even get one from my husband. And then who celebrates a half birthday? Like when you're 2, 3, 4 years old. I mean, when you're a child, you celebrate half birthdays maybe. But when you show up and celebrate somebody's half birthday and it's not expected, it's totally out of the blue, you kind of catch them off guard and you make them smile and it makes people feel good. And so birthday and half birthday marketing is in my opinion, critical to growing your business. And people are like, what does relationships have anything to do with business? Well, my husband and I wrote a book called Life's Real Currency, Build Your Business on Relationships, because I'm here to tell you it has everything to do with your business, because business is built on know, like, and trust relationships. Remember I said relationships? So if you don't build a relationship with your prospects and your customers, then you're going to lose them out the bottom of your funnel, and you don't keep them, and they end up out the back door to your competition. And I don't think any of you want that to happen.
Because I talked to Casey about this the other day, and know, like, and trust is really important. Also, people remembering you.
Yes.
That's the key.
Exactly. They can know, like, and trust you, but if they don't remember you, they can't refer you. Exactly. So the way you get remembered is you show up in their mailbox, and the best way to do that is through packages. So I'm going to share. Is it okay if I share a few packages?
Oh, definitely.
Awesome. So Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So imagine sending this to your clients, and it says, Happy Valentine's Day. And this one says Michael. And at the bottom, it says, we are grateful for your business. It's okay to send Valentines to your clients. And here's truffles with the exact same label. And then, of course, a card, because we need to love on our clients, because don't you love their business? Well, tell them how much you love and appreciate them. Or let's say you are trying to gain a client. What about sending something like this, trying to earn brownie points with their name on the box? And then on the inside, you've got your card, but then again, you got brownies that have their name right on the label. The sweetest word to anybody is their own name. So we don't just do food, though. Imagine sending a You Make a Difference mug with their name on it. Do you think anybody's going to throw that away? I mean, the brownies get eaten. So I like sending things like this because they don't get thrown away. Or personalized golf balls.
Wow.
And it just makes a huge impression. Somebody becomes a client, send them a box with goodies in it saying thank you for your business with their name on it. There's just endless possibilities that you can do with the system. And I know Cindy loves to send mugs with people's pictures on it, with their travel and that. And, if you send somebody a mug with their travels on it, their favorite vacation, they're never getting rid of it. Send coasters, send stick-ups. Yeah.
Look at this. So this is from Kathy Baxter, because I'm learning to serve. So she says, I am Cindy, and I am spreading abundance to others. Entrepreneur, because Badass Surfer Girl is an official job title.
Yeah.
This actually drives me to get better to swim, because when I took my first surf lesson, I'm not really a swimmer. I could swim and paddle around in the pool, but the ocean isn't really my friend. But I look at that every morning and try to just drive myself to get better and to overcome that fear.
Yeah.
And I'll never get rid of that mug.
Exactly. You're never going to get rid of it. And sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. People say to me when I share what I do, they're like, but Brenda, that must take a lot of time. And oh my God, no, it doesn't. It's super simple. The system is super simple. And for your client retention, you can actually put it on automation. So you can automate it, and you can have everything set for a 12-month or a 24-month campaign. And you can have tips going out or recipe cards or whatever it might be for your business. And you click send. So if I added Cindy to one of those campaigns and I hit send, I click and forget. And for the next year or 2 years, whatever it is, I don't even have to think about it. And then Cindy starts calling me. She starts leaning in. She starts picking up the phone and calling me. If you're a business owner and you want the phone to ring and you pick it up instead of you having to call, this is the system for you?
I actually just got a phone call from my friend Stacy. I did a really cool little mug when she joined her agency. She's a real estate agent. The one that says everything I touch turns to soul. So she
Yep.
loves that one because it actually was a picture from Facebook that her husband took, and it was totally unexpected. She didn't even know that her husband took the picture. So I put that on the mug. And she called me this morning because her birthday is on Tuesday, and she just received the custom brownies, and it had her name on it. And she was just like, wow, this is really neat. So
Yeah, I mean
going out there and spreading abundance and make a difference in the mailbox.
exactly. I mean, when you send out love and gratitude, and I know most business owners are like, yeah, love and gratitude, that's mushy gushy, that's all, woo woo. But I'm telling you, if you start to do it, you will see massive results in your business.
And we have to look at it that we're not spending money, because I'm probably in the last year, I want to say probably close to 2K. And one of the things that's the most value for me is because I love TikTok. So this is my friend Sandy and George, and they actually just hit 100,000 followers on TikTok.
Awesome.
So it's a really good way to build rapport, even on TikTok and Instagram. Not just people that are already our clients. I mean, we're building friendships with people. And actually, George's birthday is in about 3 weeks. So I actually did a campaign for everybody who had a birthday for February, and just set it and forget it. It's amazing.
Yeah. And people do. I get that a lot. Cindy, is I'll have people say, but that's expensive. Now, first of all, it's not expensive at all. It is super inexpensive. To send a box like this with truffles and brownies and the card with shipping and handling was about $15. I don't think that's expensive, but people say they look at it as an expense. But what I like to say is, if you give me $20 and I can turn that $20 into $50 or $100, would you do it? Would you give me the $20? And people are like, yeah, no brainer. Well, that's all you have to do when you're thinking of marketing and when you're thinking of customer engagement. You have to think of it that way, is that you're sending $20 out into the marketplace, and how many $20 bills is it going to bring back with it for you?
Yeah, it's really come back tenfold, especially for my travel clients, because there's a lot of travel agents that don't even follow up with their client. I've actually talked to a few travel agents in my agency, and a lot of them either send an email or they send a text. So why not just send a picture of your client, on a mug or on a brownie or even a popcorn. I mean, popcorn in a card is only like $6.
Right,
It's the little
exactly.
things that mean the most.
Yeah, or the Blondie brownies. We all know Casey, our friend, loves the Blondie brownies, and they're like $3.36 or something like that, plus then the card, and then some postage. Yeah, that's a
There's two of them
no-brainer.
at his house right now, because I thought that National Send a Card to a Friend Day was today. It's actually Sunday. So I said, well, whoops, I'm going to send you another one that actually has the right date on it. So now he has two blondies he could taste, but those are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
So one thing I think is really, really important. I was in a previous company, and the back of the card would always have the branding of that company. Now, for me, what I do, for example, for Christmas, the back of the card didn't say the name of my company, didn't say the name of the platform. It actually said, what are you grateful for today? So I like mixing it up and not always have it be about business.
Right. So this
Maybe
one is Happy Valentine's Day, and your information is at the bottom. And notice on this horizontal card, it is situated horizontally, not portrait.
Wow.
That's the other thing I like, is that it's actually the orientation of the card. And you can put whatever you want on the back of the card.
So do you ever use the recipe postcards? I think that's really cool to send out like once a month.
I like the
like once a week, or how do you do that?
Generally, once a month is what I like to do because I teach a card a month. So, as a business owner, are your clients worth $13 a year? Actually, it's a little less than that, but are your clients worth $13 a year? That's about 2 Starbucks coffees. If the answer is yes, we need to have a conversation because I can show you a way to show up in your client's mailbox every single month of the year for less than $13.
Wow.
I don't know of a better follow-up plan than that. If you can't get a better than $13 return on sending that out, then there's probably something else going wrong in your business.
So both of us are podcasters. What are you using for your Military Monday? We have about 5 minutes left. Just tell everybody about Military Monday and how are you following up with those guests that are here on your show?
Awesome. Yeah. So because I'm a 27-year Air Force veteran, for the last 3.5 years, I do a show every single Monday morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. And you can watch it by going to my personal Facebook page, Brenda Sanchez. And I like to interview veteran business owners or spouses of veteran business owners. And occasionally I will interview children of veteran business owners. So if that is you, if you fit into any of those categories, I'd love to have a conversation. I actually use Zoom to do those interviews. And I absolutely love giving back. It's, again, I served in the country. Now I serve the business community. And sort of like you, Cindy, I'm a connector. I'm known as the networking queen in Colorado Springs.
Nice.
And so I just like to connect people and get the word out about their business. So it's a great opportunity to hear about military businesses. And then if I don't have somebody that I'm interviewing, I talk about military topics to educate the civilian community on what it's like to live in the military, military life, and talk about different things like the salute, because I blew Casey's mind, or I didn't blow Casey's mind. We went to the Air Force Academy when he was here, and we went through the gate. And as he puts it, a young whippersnapper, like a teenager, they're not, some of them might be, like snapped to attention and saluted me. And he was like, "Oh my God, what just happened?" And I'm like, I'm an officer and they salute. So I talk about military traditions at times and what that means so that the civilian community understands it.
I actually have a referral for you. She has a show very similar to this. Her name is Tiffany Roman, and she is actually one of my customers with Mailbox Power. And she's also in military. So I want to connect you too. Maybe later on today, after I finish on my podcast, I will connect you too.
Awesome.
You could be on her show. She could be on your show. It'd be a nice little mesh together.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So we have a couple minutes left. Tell us some nuggets as a small business owner that isn't using this. What is the value to use it? And what do you think would be the average budget for someone who is on a budget who can't really send as much as you and I?
So, we can get started for as little as $49 a month plus postage. So it's really about a $75 budget a month. And if a business owner doesn't have $75 to invest in growing their business, then we need to have a totally different conversation. But you can start as little as $75 a month. And then I have customers that are spending thousands of dollars a month. So it really depends on your business. And what I would say is, with any type of marketing, no matter what you're doing, you have to give it like 6 months to truly see the results. So if you decide to utilize the system, then I recommend that you at least do 6 months. And then our 50-50-50 strategy is 50 people, connect 50 people with 50 cards for the $49 or $50 plus postage. If you just put 50 people in that VIP list, or whatever you want to call it, a client list, and you start sending to them every single month. And now don't do marketing. Please don't have it be all about you and why you're fabulous. Have it be all about value added and giving tips and tricks to them or recipes, whatever it might be. When you do that, trust me, I haven't found anybody that has implemented that strategy that it hasn't at least quadrupled the fold of what they put into it. But usually it's 10 times or better the return on investment. So I highly recommend it. It's about staying top of mind because most people know the fortune is in the follow up. And most business owners know they need to do the follow up. They know they need to send a thank you, but they just don't have the time to do it. Well, we give you back the time by automating it for you and doing that follow up so that you can get the next sale. You can get the incremental sale and the referrals.
And I like for my business, I like to mix it up. Like I've sent a couple cards this week and some gifts saying happy 2021. When would you like to look at your next vacation plan? And then another card will be nothing to do with vacation at all. I'm just thinking of you. I'll send them a popcorn, just popping in to say hi, like for National Popcorn Day.
Mhm.
Cards and gifts that way. And then other times it's their birthday, their anniversary, totally nothing to do with business. Because if you're like business, I remember when I lived in Las Vegas, I would get probably 10 or 15 realtor cards a month. And it was just about the newest thing they had for sale, or a condo, or come check out this house. I'm having an open house, but it wasn't really relationship building. It was all about what they wanted to sell and giving them a referral.
Exactly. It's all about, and it relationship building. When we talk about that, it's just about adding value.
Yes.
So you asked me about the recipe cards. The other thing I like to do is success tips.
Nice.
So I like sending out postcards or cards with quotes on them.
And that's definitely adding some aloha to the mailbox and some happiness, because most people aren't really going to think about a quote. I like the I am statements. I'll send I am statements out for meetings that I go to, or like some women's groups that I'm a part of on Facebook. I'll send them the whole I am statement.
That's super cool.
Yeah. And they're not expecting it.
Yeah. So I have a gift for your viewers, if it's okay. Awesome. So we wrote this best-selling book, Life's Real Currency. My husband and I, and if you go to Life's Real Currency, so LIFES, real, REAL, currency, CURRENCY.com, you can get a free copy of our book for a limited time. So if you're watching this, all you need to do is pay the shipping and handling, but you can get the book for free.
That is so awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming. And I definitely want to have you on in March to talk about more about your Military Mondays, so I could get you in touch with more people, or whatever category or topic you want to talk about.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me on today, Cindy. I really appreciate it and enjoyed the time that I had with you. So
thank you so much. I'm going to put you in the green room and then I'll be right with you. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go, guys. It is so important to automate your gratitude. If you are a friend of Brenda Sanchez, please reach out to her. If you're a friend of mine, please reach out to me and we'll get you set up on this amazing automation for gratitude. It is so, so important. And twice a day, try to sing happy birthday to someone. Find 5 people a day to call and say that you appreciate them. We are here today, gone tomorrow. We do not know our last day. Show your gratitude every single day. This is Cindy at Ask Cindy Connector Live. And next I have my friend Lauren. He's going to tell us all about his amazing at-home wine company. We'll see you at 2:00.